What up, YouTube? What's going on? What's popping? Get it together. This your boy Jersey Raven. I hope everyone has had a safe, happy Memorial Day weekend. I had an absolute blast this weekend. This weekend was just the best. It's nothing like family, I swear, especially mine. We went to my cousin Robert's birthday party on Saturday night, and when I tell you, it was so much alcohol, liquor, booze. It was just ridiculous. Put it this way, I couldn't drive my car home. My cousin's girlfriend had to drive my car for me home. So shout out to you, Chelsea. I appreciate you for being my designated driver. I really appreciate it. So again, for those of you out there wrapping up your weekend, drive carefully to your final destinations. For those of you having a whole week off or wherever you are in the world, just continue to enjoy your weekend and your holiday. Now, real quick, I'm coming at you just real quick. Um, I've I've learned recently that Sean Kingston, um, the hip hop, they label him hip hop, but I don't really label Sean Kingston hip hop. But he was apparently in a jet ski accident in Miami, and they rushed him to the hospital where he was in uh, the trauma unit basically, and then he's out of the trauma unit now. He's in ICU. I'm gonna read you the article from the phone. So as it states here, so Sean Kingston, shout out to you, man. I wish you a speedy recovery. And let all of us keep Sean Kingston in our prayers. According to the article here, I'm going to read it for you word for word really quickly. Uh, it says, the guy who heroically jumped into the water to save Sean Kingston says the singer was spitting up blood after his jet ski accident last night. He says, but that Sean Kingston was responsive and even spoke during the rescue. Jonathan Rivera, a member of the Coast Guard, says he was driving his boat around Star Island off on his day off when he was called over to the accident scene by a man and a woman on a jet ski. Rivera says he noticed an empty jet ski, a woman in the water floating. She was wearing a vest and complaining her head hurt, and Kingston. Rivera says the two people on the jet ski were trying to hold Kingston up, but they were struggling to keep his head above water. Rivera says Kingston's size was a problem for them as his life vest had come off. So Rivera says he jumped into the water and noticed Kingston was puking up blood out of his mouth. Rivera says he wrapped his arms around Kingston and held onto the jet ski to help keep Kingston's head above water. Rivera said Kingston was convulsing and throwing up blood all over me. Wow. But said he didn't notice any head trauma. Rivera tells us he held on to Kingston for about 15 minutes until a police boat finally arrived. The hell took so long? Rivera says he doesn't think he could have held on to Kingston much longer. Rivera says when help arrived, he told Sean he was going to be okay. He says Kingston repeated back to him, I'm going to be okay. When it came time to get Kingston into the boat, Rivera says Kingston was able to follow directions, though he did need some assistance getting in. From there, paramedics quickly came and cleaned Kingston up and rushed him to an ambulance that was waiting nearby. Rivera, who says he didn't recognize Kingston until well into the rescue, tells us, I mean, regardless of whether I was in the Coast Guard, I would have still jumped off to help him. He needed help, says Jimmy Vega, who was with Rivera at the time and assisted in rescuing Kingston. Talked to a local reporter, see below, and explained we were about to turn back around and go home when we noticed him. I truly believe if we did turn around, he would not be with us today. Wow. And the latest report is that he's out of the trauma unit and he's into intensive care unit. It says Sean Kingston has been transferred from the trauma unit to the intensive care unit at Jackson Memorial Hospital, where he is in critical condition, but has been stabilized. This according to the rep. Kingston and a female friend were injured in Miami last night in a jet ski accident. The cause of the crash is still under investigation. Kingston's rep tells us Sean's family thanks everyone and for their prayers and support during this time. Once again, shout out to the family of Sean Kingston. We'll keep him in our prayers. And, you got to be careful out there on them jet skis, people, because those are very dangerous. So, once again, we'll keep Sean Kingston in our prayers. Shout out to him and his family. We wish you a speedy recovery on behalf of everyone in my family, on the Jersey Raven Experience family. Sean Kingston, we love you, man, and we wish you a speedy recovery, man. Peace.